Good morning to everybody. Thank you for your time. It's good to be here and have a chance to say a couple of words about the brand that I'm sure most of you are familiar with. We do enjoy a long history with Nordstrom. I'm Giorgio Canali, one of the family members. I'm third generation in the business. Company is 84 years old. We produce everything in Italy. Tailored clothing, that's our base, that's our root, that's where we started from. Totally produced internally in our own factories. Totally adamant about quality control, quality in the materials, construction. We're kind of like obsessed with quality. We use all the best materials. We buy from the best mills in Italy. We're like an excellent client of Loro Piana, to give you an idea. Only Italian mills, best fabrics, Italian materials, all natural fibers. We do everything internally, as I said. We're a sartorial make. So we have a full canvas product. The canvas that will be the internal piece of the chest, that is kind of the soul of our garment. We do soak in cold water. We let it dry for 24 hours. And this goes for every single piece that we do. I mean, we're so meticulous. We want to control it from the very beginning to the very end and ensure that quality is always constant. The company started with tailored clothing. That's always been our history. That's always been the core business. But in the last 30 years, we've been able to develop into a full collection. So late 70s, we started introducing furnishings, shirts and ties. Then we started getting into sportswear. Then we added small leather goods, shoes. So at these days, we are a full collection, lifestyle brand.
So we'll go through the first look. We'll see here, this is the Impeccabile. And just to show you a little bit about these fabrics, one thing is to create a travel fabric, but another thing is also to have a standard of quality that you can have to it. So you have to have something that's soft and feels nice to the touch, and then the performance. So you can see how I'm treating this garment, doing all these kind of things to it, but it's just keeps on coming perfect to it. You can take water and drop on it and nothing. So it's a lot of performances that are very important for us. And this is the highest level you can have. And here, you can touch. Of course, you shouldn't do that every day in the office. But
Don't do it to a customer when he's in the store.
No.
Don't throw water on him, please.
But just in case it does happen, you're safe. Now, this is another performance fabric. This is Impeccabile. Of course, the one you saw before is Impeccabile 2.0. So what the standards of the wool mills have been from the travel fabrics, water resistant. We worked up to the Impeccabile, of course, impeccable in English. And then we brought it to Impeccabile 2.0. So make sure your clients don't put on a 130 suit and then try to do these things. They have to have a label with the Impeccabile on it to have all these type of performances. This is an Impeccabile suit. It's a micro damier. Still a very high performance suit. You can still do a lot of the things. You have a lot of natural stretch to it. And again, beautiful blue tones. And this is part of your selection for Nordstrom. Then of course, very important is our 130s qualities. A lot of people always say wool is wool. But one of the things that the Italian mills have been doing is breeding a lot of the sheeps in Australia, trying to find the finer and finer microns of fibers, and trying to work with different qualities. It's trying to get to a higher level of fabrics. Sometimes you touch our fabrics and they feel like cashmere. That's because of the wool quality selections that we do with our wool mills is very high. The new collections that you will see on the floors will be a year from now. We will see them first in May. It's going to be one of the first collections, and this is part of the collections where we want to invest into a lot. On the sport trousers, on the knitwear, on the jersey. We're a full collection line, and we're putting a lot of effort into giving to that image. This is a jersey jacket, fully unlined, beautiful details inside. Another jersey jacket, this one in a lighter fabric, again mixed with a knitwear and the sport pants. For us, again, very important when our clients come to us and they're used to buying our tailored clothing they're used to very high quality. So for us, it's very important that we work with the same standards in every other category.
Really, from top management to buying team to all the management in the stores and salespeople, thank you very much. It's been an amazing ride, so we're looking forward for the next 15 years.
Thank you guys.